Welcome back, and today we're gonna move into the complex, expensive, and all the features. Oh, not all, because I don't know all, but I'll do my best to explain what I got for it. It's all about replication. Starting, the first thing you always normally do is make the mass fabricator. But we have a problem right in the beginning. This machine is extremely expensive and will take you a long time to get it. Why? Because as you can see, it requires 2 field generators. And for each field generator, we need 4 osmium wire. And osmium wire is made from the osmium. And how do we get osmium? Simply preparations. Sorry about that. Bear with me. The dusty can only be obtained normally, because as you can see, there is no osmium ore without the nether ores. Is get the tiny, and how we get the tiny? Be adding thermocentrifusion or centrifusion iridium dust. That's right. You need iridium dust to make our osmium. And since we get 2 of each iridium ore to make this, the mass fabricator requires 4 ingots, while the replicator that we need for later require also 1 field generator. So this added to 6 osmium ingots. And of course you want to replicate osmium, so we require a lesser one. So it ends with 7 osmium wires. Making from tiny dusties, it requires 63 tiny osmium dusties, almost a stack. And to do that, getting just 1 for each crushed, and each crushed comes from the iridium ore block, and in each block give us 2. We need about 32 iridium ores to make enough osmium to make the mass fabricator and the replicator. It's gonna take you a long time to get all this. And then you ask, I need to wait all that time to start doing the EU matter? No. You can start with something more simple. We can start making the basic amplifabricator. Amplifabricator has a very simple recipe. It's not complex to make. It's actually very cheap. You can make it after just get some plastic. And this is easy to transform scrap and scrap box into EU matter amplifier. And to that we use the recycler, of course. Recycler transform items you don't want and are not blacklisted, so be aware that cheap items like cobblestone, sand will not work, or even tiny small dust. You need to use items really that every time you try to recycle, you may or may not receive a scrap, and each process requires just a little amount of energy. On this case was about 100 U. Then when you get 9 scrap or make a scrap box, it doesn't matter. You place it on the basic amplifier and you turn, when you turn this on, of course, you to turn the scraps or scrap box consuming some energy into ta-da, UU amplifier. Yes, 1. You expended almost 6,000 of EU and 9 scraps to make 1 EU amplifier. But do not worry, this will pay off later. Now let us talk about the mass fabricator. Different from the previous versions, mass fabricator is now a common machine like the others. On this case, the first one you're gonna make is the low level, because I really doubt you can make the advanced voltage so soon. It will require even more osmium to do that. This will consume energy to produce EU matter, but the fact is that it's now consuming a lot of energy by itself. Let's activate the machine so we can start producing. As you can quickly see, it takes about 2 minutes and 40 seconds to complete one operation, and it is constantly draining power. I have placed it here exactly about 130,000 EU. This is actually exactly a little more than what is required to produce our EU matter. So I will cut it and hit on. And here we go. About to finish one process, and here we have our EU matter, about 1 liter. Yes, 1 liter. We still need another 999 to make 1 cell. And this has consumed us about 100. Let's be good and say 20,000 EU to produce 1 liter of UU matter on itself. And I'll just show you, took 2 minutes and 4 seconds. However, if we attach the amplifier, as it should be, well, it's not gonna get out on its own, so let's place a pump and a pipe. And as you can see, it's little bugged right now, and 1 new matter stays in the pipe, so I need more. Now we have 1 amplifier on the machine. So now it is different. As you can see on the basic mass fabricator tooltip, EU matter versus fabrication squared. This amplifier will make the process gonna move faster. As you can see now, it only take 40 seconds to be completed, and since it's so, it's gonna expend a lot of less energy to complete this time. And here we go, another UU matter, and it it was cheaper than before. It is. Sorry about that. Since it was a lot faster, about 4 times faster, it just expended 4 times less energy. So about 30,000 euros. But now that we have the amplifier to make more fabricators, we need use the EU method to replicate stuff. But different from the vanilla ICE2 version, Gregtech is a little different. First, they're gonna pass through a process that is very annoying and very expensive. You think your matter was expensive? You need to see this. Remember our friend Scanner? It is his function now to get the data on the thing you want to replicate. For that, you simply place your data orb here and place the dust you want to scan here. Let us say, let's get something easy, like iron dust. It's pretty common. Let's place our iron here, and it will see consume the consume the dust, and a little bar and starting energy being drained. Let's see just how much time it's gonna take. About 23,000 seconds. Yes, 23,000 seconds. Real life seconds. 6 seconds, it's 1 minute. 600 seconds, it's 1 hour. So this one is about, no, math. 600 seconds is 10 minutes. 3,600 seconds, it's 1 hour. So this one shall be take about 6 to 7 hours to scan, and while it's scanning, it is consuming energy. So we need to feed this enough energy for that amount of time. And as you can see, this little small lithium battery cell will not gonna make it, not even close. And that was a simple dust to scan. If you're gonna try something like osmium, as you should, you will see that it's gonna take about 8,000 seconds. This is about 22 real life hours to scan, and while it's scanning, it will continue to consume energy. So you need to feed energy for all that time. When you finally make it all the time and all the energy, you're gonna end with this: a data orb with the element you scan. On this case, this one right here, it's iron. Then you place your data orb on the replicator, and all is left is to inject EU matter to start working. Let us take this basic fluid kernel to take some EU matter for us. Let us place a pipe so we inject it on the machine. And as you can see, it's all here. Don't forget it's bugged and it won't stay on the pipe. And also be aware that the pump cover on a machine with pipe will constantly drain power, even not working. Take the pipe, stop wasting energy. Be aware. Now, how much you're gonna cost us to replicate one item. If you play previous IC2 version, you see that iron ore is about 2.2 buckets, which is 2 cells to replicate one iron ore. But here we can replicate the iron ore, just the iron dust. How much gonna cost us? Actually not much. Let's place here, give it a sign to go. And it started replicating. And consumes just about 56 EU meters to replicate this iron dust. But unfortunately, as you can see, it also have a long time of working. So you're gonna expend tons of energy to have your basic stuff replicated. So replication of materials, it's now specific, take time, take energy, and you probably take your patience, because you need to scrap a lot to get a lot of amplifier, to make a lot of EU matter, to make a lot of replications. You need to scan it, which will take a monotonous time. I have here some setup that I placed long ago. This one is just barely starting, and it's, as you can see, it is the advanced one. This is platinum. Platinum seems to be more difficult to replicate than the osmium. This one here is for iron. I place it normally, and it's still running. This is the advanced scanner for. This is the insane voltage. This is a lot quicker than any scanner. As you can see, this difficult recipe I am scanning will only take 6,000 seconds. But as a reminder, this is insane voltage. So it is a lot of energy getting consumed no stop. Same here. But when you're done, you have your data armed with your element, so you don't need to worry about scanning it anymore. But sometimes you wanna be a friendly. Someone already scanned for you, or you scan and you wanna share for some reason. You can duplicate the data orb very easily. All you do is place the scanner data orb in the slot of the scanner and place an empty one. It will just work for 25 seconds, and you have your so costly data orb copy. Kind of unfair if you ask me. But according to Gregorius, the scan of items takes so long to avoid the overuse of one single data orb. If you ask quickly, people would just only make one data orb and keeping remaking it into different materials. Well then, this was Purgat. Thank you for watching.